Hello there, Chawson children. Let's get ourselves comfortable. I hope you're sat comfortably too at home because we're here for another video assembly. It's a normal Monday, normal Miss Peck, a normal video, only things are a little bit different because most of you are at home, but that doesn't mean we can't share our news and can't connect and start thinking about our learning as well. So that's why I'm here for an assembly today. I like, don't I, to tell you a story, and I'm going to do just that today. And as always, it's not just a story. It's a story that teaches us something, a story that gives us time to think and reflect and to maybe even grow a little bit and do things better afterwards. So make yourself comfortable. Here we go. My story is about a boy. So picture that boy in your head. He is 7 years old and his name is Tommy. And he's a really, really good boy. He's beautifully behaved. Perfect. He is hardworking. Perfect. And he has lots of friends at school. And, you know, most of his days are super happy and marvellous, apart from once a week when it's art. And Tommy hates art. He, right from year one, thought that he couldn't do it and he didn't enjoy it. He would look at the work of the people either side of him, of all of his friends, and he'd look at what he was doing and it just didn't seem as good. And because of that, he really, really didn't like art. He'd be a bit grumpy in lessons. He wouldn't do anything too bad, but he was very grumpy when it was art. And he was really, really glad when Thursday was over and he didn't have to do any more. But something strange happened to Tommy one day. Tommy was walking home with his mum at the end of a long day, and it was a Thursday, so it was art. So he was still in a bad mood and he was scuffing his feet along the pavement, a bit grumpy. His mum was trying to ask him what he'd done all day, and he was like, nothing. Mum was asking if school was okay. It was all right. And then down by his feet, he found the most amazing pen, a pen with an elasticated rainbow bobble on it. He looked at it. It didn't look like it belonged to anyone. And he thought, I'll have that pen. And that's what he did. He picked up the pen, popped it in his pocket, and walked on home. And when he got back to his bedroom, out came the pen and he took the lid off and was he going to draw something? He might just do that. So he got his paper and he drew a circle. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, it wasn't very good. He remembered he was rubbish at drawing. He put down the paper, he put down his amazing looking pen. Rubbish, he just can't draw. And then he heard a little voice. A voice coming from the picture. It said, "You're not going to leave me like this, are you?" Tommy could not believe his ears. "What?" he said. "You're not going to leave me like this, are you?" No, said Tommy. And the picture said, "Have another go." Have another go. Okay. So he threw away his first go and he picked up his pen and he had another go, going to draw a circle. So he drew a circle and his circle was much more circular. Oh, he's done really well. This pen is excellent. "You're not going to leave me like this, are you?" said the picture. Tommy had no idea what he meant. "But it's a good circle," said Tommy. "It's a very good circle, but where are my eyes?" Oh, so Tommy picked up his special magic pen and he drew some eyes. It was looking marvellous, and the conversation continued, and Tommy drew a smile. He drew the coolest spiky hair, and he kept going and he went through page and page and he really did draw some amazing pictures, and every time the picture spoke to him and helped him, and it got better and better and better. So when Tommy was ready for bed, he put the lid on his pen, put it safely in his school bag, and went to sleep happily. It was the one day in his life where he'd done some good drawing. So Tommy slept perfectly, didn't bother his mum and dad at all. He slept really well all night, and of course, as soon as he woke up, he went to go and get his pen. And he looked just where he put it. He put it in his bag by his bed. But it wasn't there. But he found something strange. Just an ordinary whiteboard pen. Oh, it's going to be rubbish again. He would never be able to show his brilliant drawing off to his friends if he didn't have the magic pen. But there we go. He had a go. He really wanted to show his friends. So he picked up the normal pen. Oh, was it going to work? Let's have a look. His circle was circular. His eyes were spot on. And his drawing was excellent. So he looked at his picture, the guy that had helped him, and he said, "Thank you for teaching me to draw. It wasn't the magic pen, was it? It was you." And the drawing, of course, said, "Nope, Tommy, it was not me. It was you. You can draw now because you practiced. You practiced hard. You practiced and got it wrong. You practiced and you kept trying." Bet you've never done that before. Tommy had a think. Yeah, the drawing had a point. He was the kind of boy that liked to get things right first time. And if he didn't practice. He didn't keep working hard. He just gave up. So from that day on, Tommy vowed that he would practice. If there was something he couldn't do, if there was something he couldn't understand, he would practice. And he knew, because he'd learned the lesson, that if he practiced, he would be able to do it eventually. It might happen quickly. It might take a long, long time. But as we all know, practice makes perfect. And that is the lesson for you this week, Chawson children. You are at home. You are being taught not by your teachers, who are absolute experts and being bossy and can tell you what to do. You are being taught by your parents, who are absolute experts and can tell you what to do. So listen to them, practice with them. If you don't get things right first time, keep going. Practice your work, please, and keep that positive attitude that you have at school. So, are you ready for your challenge? This week, your challenge is to practice. So that is every day, every piece of work. Don't give up if you get it wrong. Do listen to your grown-ups when they try and give you advice. Second challenge is find something that you and your grown-up don't know how to do. It might be a special clapping pattern, it might be a special game, it might be a drawing video on YouTube, something that you haven't done at all, and have a little practice with them. Start not knowing and end up as an expert. So I'm going to pop a little special message up on Facebook, and it's going to say practice makes perfect. You'll spot it because it will look just like that. And if you've done something on a special day or over the week and it's taken you a really lot of effort, please post a picture for us. I would love to see some grown-ups in this one, if you dare, all the mums and dads. Practice makes perfect, and that is your challenge this week. Over and out. Goodbye.